Hello and welcome to this special presentation where I'm going to share with you how to sell your email packages to qualified prospects and increase your chances of closing premium deals. And yeah, let's just get started. In this lesson, you'll discover what is a qualified prospect, where do you find qualified prospects, what do you sell them, and how to increase your chances of closing deals. So first, I think it's best to know what is a qualified prospect. What is the definition of a qualified prospect? Who is a qualified prospect for copywriters specifically? Okay, for copywriters lang. So here's what it looks like after working with a lot of clients. Some of them bad, some of them are good, of course. Some of them are amazing. And what separates the amazing from the so-so and the bad is this. Okay? Hindi ko nilagay lahat, but this is basically yung commonality nila, lahat. So, first, they value copywriting, and they actually use it or study it. So, they already write emails, they already write sales letters, they already write ads, they already write any form of direct response marketing or copywriting. They write VSLs, or at least they edit it or familiar with it. Okay, and it's better nga if they are a fan of copywriting. They will just value your work and you so much more, especially if you're good. Okay, so they already have offers running. So this is not, typo. Already has offers running. Already have offers running, right? They already have 1 to 2 offers. They're selling. Of course, there will be may mga magandang prospects that are just starting out. They're already experts in their field. Pwede rin yun. But be really, really careful with those. All right, it's a much safer bet if you work with people who already have proven offers. Okay, so another one is they know their target market well. So if you ask them, they can like just outline everything about their target market. Okay, walang notes, walang everything. They run paid ads or building a list, email list. This means they're spending money on marketing, right? Expert with track record of success. If this is a startup, yung CEO like for example, they already made millions of dollars and then they want to teach people, pwede yun, right? That's an expert business. Yung expert has a track record. You also have to do like your due diligence. Scammer ba siya kaya siya maraming pera ganun, right? So always work with experts because they know their craft and they know who they're targeting because they're part of the target market, right? So has testimonial from past students or from past buyers, okay? Already has employees, contractors, or hired freelancers before. This is key then. Ibig sabihin, since pag ganito kasi growing yung business or at a point where they're hiring, so they can afford to pay you high fees, especially if you're good. And the pain, problems, and desires normally are they don't have time to do copywriting, want it done fast and correctly. They want to make more money, of course. They want to generate ROI and want to expand fast. Okay, so this is what like a profile or a psychographic of the qualified prospect for copywriters. I want you to remember these because this can be your checklist when you are screening prospects. Qualified ba to siya or hindi? All right. Okay. So now, during sales calls, by the way, and during messenger conversations, you should always be as skeptical as the other person that you're trying to screen. Okay? Huwag kayo yung parang kukunin yung lahat ng trabaho. Of course, there is a phase na parang if you're a beginner, you're gonna take everything. But if you're at a level na parang you're charging $100 per email, you know you're good. You know you can knock out a campaign really, really fast. Alam mo nung gagawin, alam mo yung strategy. Then you need to be more discerning. All right? So where do you find these qualified prospects? In Facebook groups, LinkedIn, seminars, cold emails, referrals, networking. I'm discussing this a bit in depth in the next video. So gusto ko lang in passing on where you can find these. All right. So what do you sell qualified prospects? So first is you do not email sequences. You sell email sequences and not single emails. Now here's the reason why. Research required to write one email is the same effort with writing an email sequence. So to write a really, really good email, one email, it's gonna require siguro 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. And then you're just gonna write one email for 1 hour, ganyan. Now, sa email sequence, you're gonna spend the same amount of time researching, or you're gonna spend, I think, siguro mga 10 hours writing the email sequence, and then you're gonna get paid more. So it's better to charge for email sequences and not just emails. All right? Okay. The why behind the emails and not just the what. You have to sell the why. Okay, why are you writing this? Why do they need the emails? This doesn't mean you have to provide an end-to-end strategy. Simply let them know you're not writing random emails. Each email you write in the sequence has a specific purpose. Like a welcome email, what's the purpose? Next, bakit story? Sa tripwire, bakit una yung targeting the spontaneous buyers, the fanboys, parang ganun. Not yung emails na lalagay mo are not random. Okay, they're targeting a specific person, or they're put there in that specific sequence for a specific reason. Next, you don't have to install emails. You don't have to sell that. You can do this. Or by the way, you can put it. What I mean by install is you write the emails and then put it in the email marketing software and do the automation stuff. You can do that, but for an added fee. All you have to do is send the email copy via Google Docs or Microsoft Word or any word processor or software that you're using. Okay, that's the beauty with email copywriting. With copywriting, actually, you can run a business with PayPal, Google Docs, and your skill. Of course, Zoom is free, and other platforms. Messenger is free, Google Hangouts is free. So yeah, you can basically run a copywriting business with your skill, Google Docs, PayPal, of course, internet. So how to sell email packages? Step number 1, piggyback on a popular methodology. So I just listed down yung mga common, yung soap opera sequence ni Russell Brunson or Andre Chaperone, pre-sale emails by Jeff Walker, and launch emails in by Jeff Walker, ask method email sequence by Ryan Levesque, 4-day fast cash by Frank Kern, tripwire sequence by Ryan Levesque, win back email sequence, this is for e-com normally, abandoned cart email sequence, e-com, re-engagement email sequence, e-com. Pero ito lahat, all of this can be used for e-com, can be used for info products, can be used for physical products, it can be even used for seminars, right? Lahat ng sequences na to, pwede lahat. Because with emails, you have to understand, it's not about the product, but it's about the conversation, it's about triggering KLT, it's about selling the person, selling the idea, not necessarily the product or the offer itself. Okay? It's about the relationship, making sure na may KLT, may know, like, and trust. You are priming them and making sure that once they buy, because they have to buy through an email. So there must be an established trust there and credibility. Okay? So next is offer to a specific industry who wants to alleviate a deep pain. So product launch, this is just a specific industry. This is just an example. For example, you can just target ito lang, right? Tapos each of them actually have their own problems, like product launch funnels. The automation, the evergreen side, dapat change pa natin. Webinar funnels, taasin yung show up rate. Tripwire funnels, of course, the conversion rate because it's cold. Quiz funnels, like the intricacies of it. Application funnels, dapat ma-qualify na maayos throughout the email sequence. Membership funnels, dapat yung churn or yung monthly recurring revenue is mataas, dapat pataas, hindi pababa. And you can do that with emails. And ascension funnels, this is basically, you have a value ladder, and once they buy, you have an email sequence for them to buy another product, and then after sales, and then an email sequence telling them to buy another product hanggang dumating sa pinakataas. And then ebook creators, ebook creators have a deep problem that you can solve via emails. Course creators, service providers like copywriters, web designers, funnel builders, they need emails as well, especially if they have a business already. SaaS providers, software as a service, like ClickFunnels, or even mga small ones. There are a lot of small SaaS companies, so you can serve them. Newsletters, financial niche, so direct response niche. Sa health niche, meron din. Coaching programs, this can be one-to-one or one-to-many, and then live seminars, which is becoming more and more popular, like summits, live webinars. It's becoming more and more popular as everyone is trying to go online. Okay, So, pili ka lang dito, and there's a lot more actually. There's a lot more. So, pili ka lang ng isa dito, and then try to find out what their deep pain is, and solve that using emails. Okay? Is their problem not making enough money with their courses? Emails. Service providers, okay, create a lead magnet and email sequence for the clients to book a call. Something like that, right? Step number 3, provide a risk reversal, assurance, or guarantee with your offers. So examples is speed, 10 emails in 5 days or else something will happen, something bad will happen, right? Another one is results, 1K up front, 1K midway. If it makes the email sequence helps you make 10K, then another 1K. So that's 3K. You can set up a deal like this. Pero ang guaranteed dito is 2K. What I normally do nga is 1K up front, 1K midway, and then ito 2,000. People will, your client will look at the another 2K, but they will not look at this. Pwede mo nga gawin itong mas malaki, 3K. May guaranteed ka na 2K. And you are only risking 3K if you don't, they don't make 10K. Right? Or may guaranteed ka na 2K. Okay? So, deadline, 5% deduction if late, 5% deduction of the overall fee. Another is only revisions until satisfied, and then money back guarantee for whatever reason. So these are the examples of provide risk reversal, assurance, or guarantee, especially if you're just starting out. If you don't have a personal brand yet, if you don't have any testimonials, proof, or results, then you can use this so that yung masisira yung objections nila that I don't trust you, or I'm taking a huge risk. If you do this, then the risks are reversed, right? Walang risk nila. It's only on you. And if you're not good, of course, you're gonna fail. That's why maganda din kasi to pang sala or pang maganda to na method to see if you're really good. Kasi it's my personal belief. If you're a copywriter, you should generate results. If not, then you should do better, learn more about copy so that you get results and then get paid. Okay? I think it's unfair that you only write and then walang results. I don't think that's that's right. So yun lang. So here's how to increase your chances of closing deals with cost biases. So here are the cost biases that you can use. Parang emails are more expensive if paid one by one. So establish that immediately in your offers. If they want one email, for example, if they want email, they're going to spend $75. If gusto nila lang 10, then $500 lang, $50 each. Why? Because it's in a bunch. And again, mas advantageous sa'yo yun kasi mas malaki yung i-charge mo. And sure, if gusto nila lang one email lang, you're compensated for the research that you did. Remember my example kanina? Yung research na gagawin mo, 3 hours to write one email na 1 hour. You're paid $50 for that. Tapos kung marami, parang it's more time efficient if you close a bigger deal, write more emails. So if you create an offer or price your emails like that na mas malaki yung $75 or mas malaki yung charge mo if one email lang, solo email, compared sa email sequence, then they're going to opt for the larger package, which means more money for you, which means more chances to persuade their customers to buy. Kasi pag solo email lang, yeah, konti lang yung chance na it will convert. But if it's an email sequence, mas maraming chances. Okay. Next, the cost of doing nothing or doing it incorrectly. You have to show your prospects na this is the email sequence that I have. Now, you should have an expert do this because if ikaw gagawa, sure it might make sales, sure it might, pero masisira branding mo if hindi tama. So it's better siguro if you're gonna let me handle this. Because if you do it incorrectly, it's gonna cost you this. Or if you're not gonna fix this, the cost of doing nothing, if you're not gonna fix this now, it's gonna cost you this. Parang ganun. You have to explain that to them. The other one is drop in a bucket. So once you know the assets of your prospect, so you can tell them, for example, they have 10,000 subscribers. So sabihin mo, you only need 1% of your subscribers to make $10,000 per month. So investing $1,000 in my package is small compared to making $10,000 per month after month once the email sequence is set up. So with your $1,000 right now, you can make $120,000 in a year. So it's just a really small price to pay, right? Kung ipakita mo yung ano. Basically, your investment is simply a drop in the bucket full of water. Yun yung basically sinasabi mo. Okay? So that's how you do it. That's how you sell your email packages to qualified prospects and increase your chance of closing premium deals. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Remember, only use this if you can help the prospect. If not, connect them with someone who can help them. That's all I have today. See you in my next lessons. Thank you for your attention and God bless.